Unless it's Mr. Nasty Time.
Mr. Nasty Time.
She puts on the matching.
So yeah, I'll match.
But that's different. That's lingerie. You're not gonna most of the time. You're not gonna just wear. I mean, I guess you.
What you said there?
Situational.
Oh.
What you thought I said?
I didn't know what you said. That's why I was curious. But yeah, broad panties. Yeah, I have the whole rainbow, and it just depends on what I put on. Like right now, I ain't matching.
So.
Welcome to another episode.
Made it this far.
Yeah, we just started the podcast.
Mismatched socks in the drawer. Actually, no, not even mismatched socks in the drawer. It's just a bunch of socks in the drawer.
Well, not some of them are actually matches, but most of them are just like.
So because of your mismatchiness, it fell on Dale.
No, we had that separate.
I typically don't do that.
That's a laundry problem that we have going on, I think.
So yeah, that's something we can't see out. Because if you look at my drawer, my socks are bunched. Okay, her socks are all individual socks in her drawer.
I just discovered that today.
I got a whole organizer, and I just put the socks.
Look, I got 2 sock drawers, right? So one's in the room on the dresser, and one's in the closet, right? The one in the room got all white socks, like footy socks, and then church socks. Mm-hmm. The one in the closet got colors.
Oh, okay.
Should be tossing them everywhere. Laundry day, I got whites in my color drawer. Got colors in my whites. But this is the
first time I'm hearing that he has 2 separate sock drawers. So I didn't even know.
We've been living together for.
I didn't know.
11 years.
Oh.
Well, that just goes to show that you can always learn new things about your partner.
I'll be honest. I don't know what that drawer really looked like either.
No,
to be honest.
But I know a little bit more.
So we know who does the laundry then.
He does the laundry actually. Now as in like the last.
But when you put clothes away,
you don't.
I know.
I put them on
her side of the bed.
Makes sense.
But sometimes back in the day, I used to put his stuff away. But then it got confusing. It wasn't the same. Like this week, this is where this was going, and the next week it was going somewhere else. So I was just like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But you know what's also funny too? Though one time, I was somewhere. I don't forget where I was, but he was coming there, and he needed to pack me like an overnight bag, and he made sure to mismatch my socks for me.
That's so thoughtful.
So nice of him.
Good job, Dale.
I just grabbed 4 socks.
You might have thought it was thoughtful, but he just grabbed some stuff.
But no, they were 4 socks, but they were 4 like socks that should have gone together, but they were still mismatched.
It's like the same make, but different models.
The same make, but yeah, exactly. So like they may have been like, so I had like some camo.
They're all Teslas, but one of them's a Y.
One of them's a 3.
One of
exactly.
them's 3. Yeah, but it's all Teslas.
So
I got
he
you.
put a little bit of effort into it.
Or better yet, 2 Ys. One's white, one's black.
Except I don't do that. I don't mix white socks with black socks.
There's a rule?
There are rules to it.
That's the line that she don't cross.
Like solid colored socks have to. Like solid socks, like all white socks, you have like those have to match. So like if I have like 2 like Nike dry fit socks,
yeah. So these,
right? Yeah, those have to match.
They have to match because they're a solid color.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can wear this one with that one.
No.
So you wouldn't do this. 2 elite socks, but
to me those still kind of go together because they're the same color scheme.
Oh wow.
What?
They're really not.
And they all, but they match.
The reds don't match.
But
the
they're
red
still
match his pants more than they match.
No, they match. It's only because the blue is red and blue.
those are all still red, white, and blue socks.
But it's the same.
What?
So,
they're both red, white, and blue.
Oh.
Just like what?
So those to me are
the same.
That's an example of socks that don't match, but they match. Like they're still the same.
Okay.
Family.
She got a whole science behind it.
Yes.
This happened. I want to say this happened coincidentally for me throwing these socks on, but I also want to say it's because they were put together wrong.
Oh.
I do the laundry in the house.
You purposely. We have an
It's
argument.
probably not even purposeful. It's probably just like, oh, USA.
All right, they go together. Cool.
There we go.
Nah, in our house, if we don't find a set, it just sit there.
Just sit there.
till
You
we
know
find
what?
it.
I'm just sitting
It's a
here
lone
thinking
survivor.
about. There's probably somebody like watching the episode right now that's secretly diagnosing me with something.
Or somebody out there that relates.
Yeah.
I thought I was the
I
only
do
one
the
that
same
did this.
thing.
Wait a minute.
Mitch matched my socks. Wow.
Now I know like people
So, hold
come over
on.
to the house and I've seen it all the time that people have mismatched socks on, but I don't pay no attention.
So that goes the same. Not to get personal. That goes the same for the bra and panty set. Does that
Most
match?
women don't match their bras and their panties anyway.
I know some people that do,
But
I
you
ain't
know how
got
many
time.
you know how many bras you
That's
gotta
like
own
OCD
to be
though.
able to match
That's
them
what I
every single
feel.
time.
Oh.
I don't like to think. Also, too, a lot of them you don't buy them in sets.
Exactly.
Like if you go to like Victoria's Secret, they selling you 7 for 35 or whatever the deal is now. So you're not gonna necessarily have the bra to match the panty.
I don't buy crazy colored bras anyway, so no matter what I'm wearing, it technically is gonna match. Because I always buy like black. I think I bought my first non-black bra like last month. All of my bras are black except for like this one that I have. It's like nude.
Oh no, I got variation. I got a whole rainbow of colors.
Yeah, no, I only buy black bras.
Yeah, now I think
But then
about
it also
Yeah,
too
she don't
depends
really
on
match.
like the outfit I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm.
If it is like low cut or something and it needs to
Dale,
or-
unless it's Mr. Nasty time. She
Mr.
puts on-
Nasty Time.
She puts on the matching.
So yeah, I'll match.
Mr.
But that's different. That's
Yeah.
lingerie. You're not gonna most of the
Situational.
time. You're not gonna just wear. I mean, I guess you
What
could.
you said there?
Situational.
Oh,
What you thought I said?
I didn't know what you said.
Oh.
That's why I was curious. But yeah, broad panties. Yeah, I have the whole rainbow, and it just depends on what I put on. Like right now, I ain't matching.
So
Welcome to another episode.
Made it
We
this
Need
far.
to Talk
yeah,
podcast.
we just started the podcast. In case y'all didn't notice.
Right,
We just
we just
talking.
We
we
just
just
out here
started.
I'm Dale.
Getting intimate.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay.
So who are you, sir?
Me?
Yeah. Because if we
Dale.
starting without starting,
I'm Dale.
I'm Alicia,
Nat,
Gels.
and now we're there.
and now we're there. We've been
That's
talking about
good.
socks, laundry, undergarments, all of the above.
What we have on tonight?
Yeah.
My socks match. And
My
they always
socks
will.
match.
I'm not wearing socks right now. But I am cognizant too when I go to people's houses, it's like what my socks look like. Make sure that like.
Because
So
now
you
I
don't
tell
want
the
nobody
person
to
how
know
you
you
going
got
to
a
take up
problem?
shoes.
No, I have no problem wearing mismatched socks to somebody else's house. They're gonna match, but they're gonna mismatch.
She want to make sure she got like matchy mismatch
Oh.
socks on.
Speaking of that, so you go to somebody else's house, you usually take your shoes off. Do you feel some type of way you go to somebody's house, take their shoes off, and their house is dirty? You be like, what am I taking my shoes off for? When last time you mopped this floor? You had that
Yes.
situation.
Sometimes I do, but then now that I have 2 kids of my own and we don't wear shoes in our house, I kind of understand a little bit. So I'd be like, I don't judge as much. But the thought has crossed my mind here or there. Sometimes.
Speaking of that, I need to go home and clean our floor
Dun dun
before
dun.
people come over.
Yeah, that is the thing. But no, I was just asking. That's
But-
kind of funny.
I think if they have carpet, I automatically understand because carpet gets filthy.
Yeah. It holds on to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's just a culture. It's just kind of.
But even if the house is messy, you still don't necessarily want outside
To add,
bacteria
yeah.
on your floor.
Because I'm trying to think of everybody I know. Literally everybody house that I know, we take the shoes off at the front. I don't
So-
think there's nobody house that I go to where I don't take my shoes off.
So
And it
most
still
people with
feel
that
weird.
tend to have okay floors though. Like I
Yeah.
think most people that we encounter with dirty
Yeah.
floors, you don't have. It's not a requirement to take your shoes off, so it's not like, oh, I'm gonna get my socks dirty type. But folks with clean floors are typically the ones that be like, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you just gotta respect the house rules at the end of the day. But sometimes it'd be like, take my shoes off in here for?
I'm just standing right here.
You got spaghetti on the floor.
Not spaghetti.
You got spaghetti
That's
on the
OD.
floor.
when I do have 4 kids.
Or hard. Well, hardwood floors. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
What were you thinking, Jelly?
Nothing. I was thinking about his old apartment. He used to make me and Ron take our shoes off.
Names, brother, names.
Like, I'm taking my shoes off in here.
We're gonna bleep that.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
No, he's still not registering.
You have a loft. What are we taking our
He's still
shoes off
talking,
for?
like,
I'm thinking of a friend's old apartment.
right.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this is his nickname. I didn't say. Oh,
Oh my God!
never mind.
Oh, I
Delete that.
Damn,
Sorry, dog.
we're definitely creating more work for
man.
this. You're gonna have to bleep that out. Now you have to bleep twice.
Oh God.
No, he good. He don't care. Rude dog.
You don't
It's
know
not
that.
about them caring. It's about not.
Are we gonna be real or not on this podcast?
This is being
Yeah, but
real.
you don't have to put
We can
people
be
on
real
Front
with
Street.
this.
That's not
Discretion.
Front Street. Has a great
What
place
you
now.
saying?
I said that's not Front Street. She says when people on Front Street.
You
Yeah, bruh,
just
he's
put the
good.
street
That's
he
my
lived
dog.
on. You want to give his date of birth next so they could look him up?
No.
Wait, he said the street he live on?
Oh my
man.
gosh.
This is the street he live on.
Didn't you just say that?
Goodness.
No.
Oh, I thought you said
No, I
Front
said
Street.
we're not
No,
putting
put him on Front Street.
Oh, I thought literally he lived
Oh
on
no.
Front Street.
Oh.
Whoa,
Okay.
Womp womp womp.
whoa now.
You just want to pass it on because you want the high seat right now. It's fine.
So let's talk about love languages, guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great
so
segue.
there are 5 love languages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first is words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Right? So there has been some speculation that the language that you prefer to give love in is not necessarily the language that you prefer to receive love in. So what do you guys think are you all's love languages?
What was the second one?
Receiving gifts. I'm sorry, quality time.
Yeah, I like quality time. And the fourth one, sorry.
Wait, what was the
Acts of
first one?
service.
Just go through the whole list again. What was,
Words of
I ain't gonna
affirmation.
remember.
yeah.
Words of affirmation.
Okay.
Quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. So I know for me, I love acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of like my favorite things that Dale has
I agree
ever.
with that.
Huh?
I said I'd agree with that.
That I
if
like
had
acts
to-
of service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one time, for example, like there was one Christmas I had asked Dale for a remote start for my car back when I had the Altima. And he got it for me for Christmas, but he hadn't had time to like get it installed. At the time, I was working like a crazy shift where I think I got off at like 10 or something like that. It was wintertime. It was January. So I come outside and I'm talking to my husband and I'm like, da-da-da-da, yeah, like I just got off, da-da-da-da. And I'm walking to my car and I'm like, I can't figure out where I parked my car because I'm looking at where my car is, but where I thought I had parked my car, but whoever's parked there, their headlights are on. And sometimes, like in the dark time when the headlights are on, you can't really tell like what kind of car it is or whatever because it's kind of like bright. And I get closer, it's my car. My car is on, and I look over in the corner, and my husband is parked over there. He had left the house, drove all the way to my job just to start my car up for me, so that way the car would be warm when I came off of work.
I think I remember this.
And I was just like,
Did you
That's
post
pretty-
this
She
on social
definitely posted
media?
about it.
Yeah,
I
'cause I was
posted
about to say, I
about
think I remember this.
I
Yeah.
thought that made
And I was
no
like, oh my
sense.
God, that is so sweet, Dale. Oh my God.
That's actually pretty good there, brother. Can't even-
For the win.
Yeah, exactly. That's Steph
Yeah.
Curry from half court.
Definitely an acts of service is my favorite.
I think so too. For me, acts of service and quality time. We've always talked about how busy Jelly life is. Before even getting married, that he was always able to have like time for me. That felt like that was like a big deal. And the other day, since you know you tooting Dale's on, I'm a toot Jelly's on. The other day I had a doctor's appointment, and initially he was supposed to come with me to the doctor's appointment, but he forgot he had his own. So I was a little annoyed about that, but I got over it. But he was like, do you want me to still come to the doctor's appointment? Because his had finished early or whatever. And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm all right, bro. And then as I'm leaving out, who's driving up? My husband.
Aww.
And I was sad at my appointment, so he was giving me a hug and making me feel better. It was sweet.
Another one for the win.
Yeah. I had to I was having my colonoscopy exam.
I was just saying no business out there.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
We
I
old
feel
on
like
this sofa.
I feel like there was more. Go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
we old on this
But
sofa.
it was just
so
like
it's-
so random, like.
I don't know, I don't
Okay.
hold nothing back. It's just
But I mean, you know what though? That's good because y'all should be getting y'all colon checked
yeah,
just to make sure that you're everything.
I don't know what age
because
you're
next
supposed
month
to start.
I
I think
turn
it's
that
either
age where
40.
you gotta and once you they say now once you hit your 40s you're supposed to
Yeah, but I went to a lunch and learn at work the other day about colon cancer, and a lot more people in their 30s are turning up a colon cancer.
Yeah.
We really should be getting our colons checked.
Yeah.
Ever
much
since
earlier.
what's his face passed
Chadwick
away from
Boseman.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went and
Oh,
got
yeah.
my check.
so my appointment is for
Yeah,
later,
that's fine. But they don't need to know.
Yeah, but I just got all the preliminary
Yeah, you
stuff out
fine.
the way.
Sir,
He's not good at taking
TMI. They don't care.
The people might
They-
want to know.
they
Somebody might go in the comments and be like, you know what? I need to probably get mine done too.
And that's where you need to leave it. That you're getting it done. Not the date, the time. You need them to take you to the appointment. I'm just saying.
want to.
Like,
So, what's your love language, Shirley? How do you prefer to receive love from Natalie?
Mine would be words of affirmation and physical touch.
Okay.
Those are mine.
mhm.
Why you keep saying mm-hmm?
Because I know that to be true.
What's yours?
I don't know, to be honest. What if you had to call one out? What would you say?
Let me look at the list again.
Acts of service,
Now she not
receiving
sure.
gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch.
I'm trying to think.
He's not really big into receiving gifts. Like, he likes gifts, yes. Like, I don't feel like anybody.
I like gifts too.
Yeah.
I like, but
It's
You
not
know,
high on the list.
It's not high on his
Yeah.
list.
my thing with gifts is I think I enjoy more seeing her reaction to the
You
gift.
like to give gifts. I like
Yeah.
that's so.
Yeah.
I would say that I like to show my love through giving gifts, but
Mhm.
also too, he's not big on like gifts like
Yeah.
that. So I think that you're actually words of affirmation.
like for
I do
instance
think
like
so.
like
Hill
Christmas
don't even know what he is.
like
think-
Christmas and stuff feels good for me to see like my daughter,
Yeah.
Nat,
Enjoy,
my
yeah.
mom,
I love to give
everybody's
somebody
happy.
like a good, but now
Yeah.
also too on that same note, I like to receive a gift that I know that you put a lot of thought into.
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, my birthday last week, one of my coworkers got me like this little like it wasn't a stuffed animal, but like it was like a little stuffed avocado and then like a little stuffed toast and it had avocado on it. And I eat avocado toast at work like every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, "Oh, I saw this and I thought about you, so I bought this for you." And I was just
Okay,
like,
it was a she, Dale.
that
Hey,
was
make
so
sure
sweet.
she ain't got no work husband.
Oh, I
You
know.
know how to-
I know. Once she said the name, I was like, yeah, okay.
okay,
That's nice.
Yeah, but so I love a nice thoughtful gift. But I do think one of yours is words of affirmation because I do know like sometimes like when I like give you compliments and I tell you how I feel about you whatever, your face kind of lights up a little bit.
That's fair.
like now.
I think I think one of
I think
mine
I'm
is
the same
also acts of service too. Like I think when you do things proactively, I think that lights me up too.
Like
when-
what? Name a thing that I did proactively that you really liked.
I mean, I don't want to sound stereotypical when I say like I come home and dinner's ready already or something like that.
But I mean
and,
that's what you like.
and
what
I
you
have
like.
a plate made, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or if you know I need something, you just get it and be like, there you go. Stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like that enriches me, us.
Good to know. I'll do more of it.
Look at Johnny like, word, that's all it takes.
But so how do you feel like you like to give love? Like out of the 5 love languages, like what do you think is you're the one that you navigate to the most when you're trying to show love?
Acts of service. I think acts of service. Because I know that that's something that you appreciate as well. Like little things like getting you Starbucks without you asking for it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know her Starbucks order?
So she...
Am I messing
To
something
the
It's
up?
not-
for the most
it's
part,
not
he does.
consistent.
But I'm not consistent
Yeah.
with my Starbucks order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to that point though, the last week he did proactively get me Starbucks. which is nice. And then also to the active service piece. Like the other day, last week I was getting my nails done for my birthday, and it was starting to rain. And my husband brought me an umbrella to the nail salon while I was getting my nails done.
damn.
Well, I mainly can't. Well,
another
yes.
half.
But that was still
that's
an
one
active
part.
service. That was
Yes.
still an active service though.
That was, but the real reason, I guess, it's still acts of service. But I wanted to come inflate the tire while you were getting
Yeah,
your
because
nails
my
done too.
tire was acting up.
It's like double acts of service.
Double entendre.
And all the ladies in the nail salon was eyeing my man because they saw what happened. I'm like, he's taking. That one is mine.
Yeah,
So you just give him a big
Nat's
kiss
tires
in
were
the
acting
nails
up.
in the store.
We got those straight because Tessa was telling her like what a month.
Yeah,
whatever for.
why they appointments be so far out?
Well, I think it's only one in the area. That's probably why.
No, I know, but even if I wanted to go up to like Northern Virginia or down to Virginia Beachish area, wherever it is, they all was like a month from now.
Yeah.
For tires, you said?
Yeah. Well,
That's
it wasn't even
Well,
just
she
the
didn't know what
tires.
it- she
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
what it
that was
was.
what was wrong, but
The
just
car
for
was
them to
shaking,
look
but
at
she
it, the
needed
car was
tires.
shaking. Yeah, I thought it was my rotors, but come to find out, I just needed new tires.
That's why.
So I took it to the good old dealership.
Yeah, that's why I went somewhere else because they be backed up and they be overcharging. Oh my god.
Taxing. But I feel like
Yeah, I had to
that's
think
the
about that. I was like, probably what they would have, told her. I wonder what they would have told you what was wrong with your car. That probably would have been the wrong thing. Like a doctor misdiagnosed it. Yeah, you need brakes. All you need is new tires, man. That's it.
Right.
So Nat, is the way that you like to receive love, is it the same way that you proactively like give love?
I don't think so. I think I what's the give one? The
At
gifts?
receiving or giving gifts?
Giving gifts. What you think? No?
What you
Acts of
think?
service.
How does she typically show people love?
Show people or me?
You. Let's go with you.
I don't think it's gifts, really.
No? Then what is it, babe?
He said, "So show people or me?" It's two different categories.
I guess I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know.
Take your time. No.
You saw him a man on 5 heartbeats. Take your time. But I guess a quality time acts of service.
Quality time. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
Okay.
Because that's mine.
What you mean?
That's what I like to receive. Quality time and acts of service.
Oh, so that's
You
what you
paying
put
attention.
out. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about mine to yours because mine's is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was asking based on what mine was it something different? And I was saying it was, but you're pretty much saying it's the same things.
Yeah.
But then they say that that's not good. Like for me to be giving what I like, I need to do more of what he would like. So you like
Physical touch.
physical touch and words of affirmation.
Touch a man. There you go.
Yes, those would be mine. I like the love
That's
language thing
important.
though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
important.
It was helpful when we first
Yeah,
did it.
because there's a whole test
it.
for it, right? Don't you still
Yeah,
take a
the
test?
to help you
But the test
navigate.
tells you
Oh,
what
really?
you are.
I think so, yeah.
That's what it is.
But the
Okay.
test, I don't remember what it said for me at the time. That was mad long ago. But I know, I was like, I don't know about that. But this is how I feel.
Yeah.
And I just went with that. But then it says it can also change over time, too. So.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We all
One thing
evolve.
go ahead.
I was just saying we all evolve.
Mm-hmm.
But one piece of information that Dale kind of gave me one time, I know you were saying like that you should show Jelly the love the way that he would like to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of not the same thing, but Dale was telling me one time that apparently I buy gifts based on what I want the person to have sometimes, and not necessarily like what they would like to have. Do you remember telling me that?
Mm-hmm.
So his birthday last year, I kept asking him what he
Oh
wanted.
yeah, I remember that.
I
It
kept-
wasn't last year, but go ahead.
I kept
think I remember
asking
this
him
one.
what he wanted for his birthday. He kept saying, "Oh, like nothing." Da, da, da. So I bought him a suitcase, but it was a nice suitcase. It was an away suitcase. It had his initials on it. Like it's a dope. It's kind of over there, right over there in the corner. It's a dope suitcase.
Yeah, that black one right there.
But
It's nice. Don't get me wrong. But I was just like,
I didn't want
An
that.
avocado. But I like bags, like any kind of bag, like a purse, a lunchbox, a backpack,
You weak over there.
luggage. I like bags, right? So, and he had like a free suitcase that he had got from work, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. I really wanted him to have a nice suitcase. So.
it wasn't
Cutting it for
luxurious
her.
enough, right?
Why are you so weak, babe?
Would you not appreciate a nice piece? If somebody bought me a nice piece of luggage, I would really appreciate it. I like luggage. What?
I wouldn't. That wouldn't be a birthday gift. So.
You wouldn't think that's a birthday gift?
No, that's just.
He probably
You need
wanted
a
a
bag.
suitcase with a new gun in it or something.
That's more
Yeah,
that's
you
more my
need a-
speed right there.
No, I would say that. Yeah, you would need to have put something in there. Like you can't just give me
Suitcase.
luggage.
You can just give me luggage. And
Well,
I would
now
be
they'll
happy.
know.
But see, not that's
I
what
would
you're
be
saying.
so happy.
That's because
Yeah.
what you, like you said, you like
Exactly.
bags.
That's
But
your
that
thing.
was his point, though.
It's probably the same thing when that. Now I think about it, when I get her shoes,
Yes.
she's probably numb to it. Like she's like,
It's
oh,
not
these
her
nice,
thing.
but it's like I don't even need these.
You know the amount of Jordans I have. Like one time, I think it was nines. I think they're nines. I think I have almost every color wave combo that you could think of that same Jordan.
Mhm.
But yeah, every Christmas, birthday,
That was the default.
it was. I was gonna get a pair of Jordans.
Now, is
Wait,
that
wait.
because when he
Jelly
would buy
has
him,
his hand raised. Let's
No, go ahead.
respect him.
Go
is
ahead. I
it
think you
because
going.
when he would buy himself a pair, you would kind of be like, "Where's mine?" Because I used to do that
So
to him.
I was
Because
gonna
you
say-
can't go and come in the house with a pair of
Now I
shoes
was
for
gonna
you.
say that.
Damn.
Calm down. I was gonna say that sometimes though, some of the Jordans he gets me, I've asked for them, or I'll be like, oh, these are nice. So he takes.
Oh yeah,
that
out the blue, she throws hints at the Tiana Taylor ones, the ones that sold out everywhere.
So can I
But-
still finish? Gosh, that's one Jordan, like un Jordan. But what I'm saying is like, if it's 50 pairs of Jordans, there's probably 2 of them I asked for. 2 of them I asked for. Nigga, I'm lying.
Are you serious right now?
Out of 15 pairs, you telling me?
How many?
I'm just using
Okay,
that
all
number
right,
as
okay,
an example.
all right.
I'm not saying
So
that's
before
exactly-
before we even met me or got serious, how many Jordans you had?
I don't know, not as many as I have there, but that much.
No, but you said it was. I can't remember what pair I bought at the time, but I think I some Jordans came for me, or no, it was came to the
Here we go.
Here you go with the names.
Yard Talk 101 came to the house, and
I mean, at least he plugged this stuff.
yeah, dropped off, a package for me, and then somebody hit me with the, those are nice, but with the those are nice, like, oh, you just got yourself a pair,
Yeah.
Yeah,
tight.
yeah.
And I'm just like,
Sarcasm.
you don't even,
These are not. These
and I
are
think
not
these were
birthday
11s,
gifts.
because
I
she
love
love
a pair of
11s.
I like
love
11s as well.
11s
So-
is my favorite.
I think 11s is everybody's
Yeah.
Jordan. That's everybody's top
yeah.
3. Everybody's top 3. But I forgot which ones it was, and then she was like, those are nice, and then it was like, great. So now when I get a pair, I'm gonna give her a pair. But now I know how she feels about Jordans now. So now I kind of like defaulted it, and like now I just get them for Aiden at this point.
You skip over me.
Yeah, because they wear the same size anyway.
I was thinking about the kids screaming down.
Yeah, I thought you heard that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been heard it.
Yeah, I've been heard him too, but he just reacted.
Oh,
Because Teddy came to the door.
Teddy knows
Yeah.
who's underneath the thing right there.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing at too, because he was.
I can hear him, but
But-
I can't see him from here, but I can hear him.
But yeah, don't
It
worry
is
about
what
it.
it is.
I will back off from the.
The thing is, you like to do that, so like, I'm not.
So I'm not the only one then that tends to
Yeah.
buy people things that.
Well, that was the point we was making, but
Yeah. But no, I think I did. I don't buy hers.
Me, I kind of try to gauge it because for us it was the same thing. It's like I'll buy some Jordans and be like, oh, where mine at? All right, cool. I know from now on, once I get mine, get a matching set.
But see, what it is it be just that pair. They
But,
say
so-
something because the other ones they don't say nothing to. And then she, her favorite line is, "When'd you get those?" It's a lot of stuff I have. It's a lot of shoes I have. I haven't even.
You see the look she just gave me?
I haven't
Same
even worn.
thing. Same
Like-
thing.
But
Like,
the thing is,
Hold
I know
on,
the
but
answer to my question.
that's how. Hey, Jelly, that is how. Because it'll be the one pair, right? But then you come out with another pair. It's like, oh, when did you get
Get
those?
those.
So
But
now
it's-
you start getting them more, right?
Right.
But
But
hold
then
on.
you see they don't wear them, right?
Or
so
clean
that's
them.
That's when.
First though, before we get into that cleaning aspect, when I say where you get those from, it's not about me wanting the pair.
Oh, no,
it's about the fact that
It's passive
you
aggressiveness.
just
over
bought
here,
more
man.
sneakers on top of sneakers on top of sneakers. It's not even about me wanting a pair of them.
I went on a financial diet. I didn't buy a
When?
pair of
A
Jordans
financial
all last
diet.
year.
I
When?
like
All last
that.
year, I didn't buy a pair of Jordans.
Oh, so we back now? Like we never left? Because that's how you treating it. Like the year meant
No,
nothing.
I'm not going crazy like I used to. By no means.
Yeah.
No.
Dale hasn't. I don't even know the last time Dale bought a
Yeah, it's just certain. If I see certain ones,
It's
I'll be
not
like, all right, cool. Because you know they just
So
re-release
hold
the
on.
same
I'm
kind of
not
thing.
talking about just Jordans. I'm talking about sneakers. That's why I said sneakers. I didn't say Jordans. In general, you buy.
Oh no, that was all this year.
sneakers.
I just bought workout shoes for me to work out in because I didn't really have no workout shoes. I was working out of old Jordans.
That's a necessary buy.
Yeah.
'Cause you need to have a good pair
Let
of
me see
workout
it.
shoes. Shut the hell up.
Thank you, Alicia. I will give you that. Air dap. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Damn, and she gave me a
Come
damn.
on here.
The betrayal.
Jeez. But
Yeah.
cleaning sneakers.
I'll make sure I buy you a bag.
You gonna buy me sneakers
New lunchbox.
with her name on it.
With an avocado
Listen.
inside.
Oh, avocado on the outside. But anyway, yeah, sneakers cleaning. No, you bought all of these. You gotta clean them. Fuck out of here. No, I'm joking. But
I even like the reusable
So-
bags.
so,
like the
speaking of that-
shopping bags.
Can I throw something on there before we go to the next topic real quick?
Okay. And
I asked
this
her.
might be it for real.
So,
'cause
so
we've
mind
gone
you,
down a
I
whole
was about to
rabbit
take a
hole.
picture yesterday and I didn't. I asked her 2 months ago, hey, what's going on with your red 11s that's sitting on the step by the garage?
oh yeah,
Oh, they had some money. I said they just got to get clean. They've been sitting there for like 6 months.
he's
Damn.
exaggerating, but they have
Red
been sitting
11s
there a
just
long
sitting there
time.
chilling. And I just keep looking by them just getting cringing every
favorite
time I
pair.
walk in the house.
It's not my favorite pair. It's just my
Your
favorite.
favorite number.
Thank you.
They're the all red ones with the cream bottom.
White.
Well, white bottom.
Patent leather ones.
Yes.
Well, they were cream after the mud soaked into.
Thank you.
Both of y'all.
My-
Leave me alone.
I once had a pair of Bordeaux that I left in the trunk, and then because of the heat,
The adhesive came off the, yeah.
Those are my favorite. What number was that? Was that an 11?
7.
7. A 7. No, I said 11. But they were the Bordeaux. They were very nice. And those are my favorite for a long time, and then now they're no more.
Yeah, I have original pair of Jordan, the Olympic
Sevens?
rings ones. Yeah. And yeah, the adhesive came off there. I need to take them to somebody to get it fixed because
Said I'm not.
those ones I bought back in the day. Them just old.
Do you have a favorite gift that Nat's ever bought you?
A favorite gift? Yes. Her name is Jordan.
Here we go. We can't top that, Jelly. We
Typical
can't now go
response.
around in a circle and ask what everybody's favorite gift is. And you
Because
start off.
I'm up here trying to navigate.
Right, I'm thinking like, dang, do I ask the question? But do
You
I
know what
have
I
an
was
answer?
gonna say though, just to be like as
Okay.
no shade corny as you. I was gonna say my engagement ring.
Okay, all right.
A favorite gift that she's gotten me.
Does anyone
Oh.
have an answer?
My new
Yeah,
tires.
yeah. Yes, I will say this. I think one of the favorite gifts was, she recorded it actually when she got me the Xbox.
Oh, that
Okay.
shit was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is when we first got the house.
It was
Yeah,
like right
like
after.
when we first got the house. I think it was that.
was
I think it was
Christmas.
that Christmas, and people were at the
Good
house.
job. Yay.
And
He's learning.
she made it a whole thing and the Xbox thing
Bro,
because
I
I
wrapped
was
that
thinking about buying one,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, all right, let me get my money straight into whatever because at the point buying a house, all your money was,
I get it.
you know what I'm saying. So it was like, I want to go on the Xbox or whatever, and then Christmas time.
I wrapped it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, it was in like it was like 4 different boxes. Each
So every
box was
time
something.
Take
Yeah,
off the layers.
So ain't no telling what it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
So he got to the bottom, and then all you see him and
Did you have a clue?
I had no idea what it was.
You couldn't tell that's how.
Because she started off with a big box.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what it was. Then the box started getting smaller and smaller. I was like,
you know, like the little.
all right, where we
toy.
going? Where we going with this?
And
yeah,
then
I would
when
say
he
that.
realized,
I would say that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
and he still has it.
Yep.
Yep.
I gotta update them all though. I haven't decided if I want to stay in the Xbox fan or step up to PlayStation.
Come on over to
I don't know.
PlayStation.
I don't know that
Come on
means
over to the
step
dark
up,
side.
but
Yeah,
only reason I get
you said it
PlayStation
right.
because of Spider
I
Man.
know you was
said it
gonna
right.
say that.
I once
Step on
bought
up.
Dale a PlayStation one year for his birthday, and I got a very stern talking to from his cousin about buying guys nice gifts.
Why?
Why? Was y'all married then?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I ain't gonna front. I did something like that with Jelly, but I ain't getting no stern talking to from nobody. But
I mean, I'm joking, like, but she was just like,
What
"Girl,
you
don't
mean?
buy no man."
when I bought you that Louis duffel bag,
oh yeah.
And
We
see,
was-
you
we
said it
was
wasn't even
just-
your favorite.
we was just dating.
I forgot all about that. That's back when the
So y'all weren't even official.
No, I don't think so.
Do you have a favorite gift that I've ever bought you?
My favorite gift is that luggage bag. Sitting over there.
Nice
Thanks,
save.
babe.
I thought
All
that was a
time
nice gift. I don't know why y'all were trying to like.
and
but
a lot
it
of
was.
I'm
tests
kidding.
determined
But no,
that.
in all seriousness, Alicia, that's something you just buy just to be buying. Like
It ain't cheap to just buy. Just
I
to buy.
get it, but then you don't get it. That ain't no birthday gift.
Well,
Or
to,
Christmas.
If
to
Dale
her
was a
defense,
metrosexual,
to her defense,
he'll
I
probably
didn't
be like,
ask for
yeah.
He
anything.
said he didn't
I
want
know what I get.
anything. He said you don't have to give him
Sometimes you
anything.
just gotta listen.
I think that's a guy kind of turn. I think that's kind of our
What, that you
default.
don't want anything?
Like,
But I
cause
feel
she be,
like, I
cause
feel
she be
like,
asking me sometimes like, what do you want? I'm like,
but it's like so here's the thing too. I feel like it's difficult to buy gifts sometimes too when you buy what you want throughout the year anyway. So it's like you really don't want anything. So like you're just grasping at straws when somebody asks you what you want for your birthday.
Right. cause I'm waiting for her to ask me what I want for my birthday.
Well, just go ahead and tell her. What you waiting at? You like just tell her.
What?
Nothing.
What you want for your birthday, Jelly?
No, I'm. What?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I don't know what I want for my birthday.
See- So why you waiting if you ain't have nothing in mind?
Here I am thinking that he got something that he really,
You know
really
what?
wants, and he just is
Right.
waiting
You know
for her
what?
to ask.
I want a new Xbox or PlayStation for the man cave. Boom.
I was,
Okay.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Either one I'm okay with.
How much a PlayStation cost? Like $500?
I think so.
Something like that.
Okay.
PS5.
Yeah, obviously.
This version.
Whose version?
But do you have a legit answer?
I don't know. I was sitting here trying to go through my Rolodex too. I don't really know. My two beautiful children.
See? Give me one, Dale.
Honestly, I don't think I have an answer either. Though that.
Oh, I know what I want for my birthday. Give me a scar. You can get it in 5.56 or 7.62.
So
A scar?
why
What is that? What is that?
so
It's a
why
rifle.
why did I know that it was gonna be a firearm? Why did I know
Because
that?
I'm like a scar. Like,
What?
you want me to cut you? Like, I didn't
No,
understand.
the rifle is called a scar.
How much that cost, Dale?
Brett, better off getting the
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Or
If you
ammo.
made it this far,
Well, guys, if you made it this far,